A note on the Holy Grail. This looks like a series. I'm joking, but it is the second note. So with another three, we have a mini series, and we will run perhaps for Emmy or the Golden Globes. I realized that I have the Holy Grail here. Look, proof. There's one piece there, there's another one here. And you get this? Another little piece here. I think of beauty is a joy forever. So, three things of beauty is what? Nirvana, bliss, Holy Grail. That's the argument. Well, beyond that, I'm thinking that I need to speak about this because this way I will convince myself. There's no one at the other end of this supposed connection, supposed communication, but it's nevertheless relevant in itself. The very thought that there might be a shadow there, there might be someone, if not now, in 1,000 years or so, makes it, it's a make-believe, makes it an attempt to dialogue or something. Anyway, to proceed, we know, I was saying in the first note that we know what we need to do, we know the secrets of long life, of an entertaining, happy life, one aspect being humor. After all, you have the meaning of life, Monty Python's meaning of life, and you need to see that because it's both excellent humor. Monty Pythons are among the best ever. And then there's Life of Brian, of course. There's now for something completely different and some more. So humor is one important aspect. Tal Ben-Shahar, in his lectures at Harvard, the most popular ever, has one episode, one lecture dedicated to humor, the study of humor, what it can bring. What I liked was the various weird, funny tests they made. They went into situations which are both humorous, well, for some people, and awkward. Staring at people in an elevator. Maybe I'm inventing this. That's how I remember it. When showering, going under the same spotlight, the same shower hose, whatever you call it, seeing what happens in a queue, going ahead and saying something silly. I need to break. No, not that. I only have 100, so I have to go ahead. I'm again inventing, but it's important, and it's obviously one of the reasons why students at this top university like it so much. He's using examples from Ellen DeGeneres, which also have a relevant message. If you want one piece of important advice you take out of this, it's procrastinate now, because we're too much in a hurry. Tell me what do you want to tell me? Hurry! I'm late for a yoga class. Hurry! I mean, we're hurrying for a yoga class, and we're always under pressure, and that's wrong. So that's one important key aspect. We know that. We also know the need for transcendence. We need to be worried more about others. Look, like me, I'm worried about you. That's what I'm doing. I know it. I'm just telling you. This is what you need to do. Like me. care about the others. Even if it's a non-existent crowd, I care about this crowd with 0 people in it. So that's one important aspect. And as the Saint Tal Ben Shahar says, it's important to do good. Doing good, again, like we do here, I don't know if you, I need to emphasize and repeat this because I don't know if you realize it, you non-existent viewer, is one of the most, doing good is one of the most selfish things you can do, because when you do good, it returns, no matter what the reaction of the other party involved in this transaction. It's one of the good games people play. Games people play is a classic of psychology by Eric Bund. Wonderful. Even if, come to think of it, many of the games, if not most, have a sort of a negative perspective, unless we look at them with humor and we understand how we can change the paradigm. We can have a paradigm shift. For instance, if it weren't for you, we keep saying, if it weren't for you, spouse, I would be so brilliant, I would be on stage now and talking to multitudes, thousands of people, and I would be paid so much, I would have a helicopter waiting, or crazy things like that. No. Common sense says that quite often it's not the other person, it's you. And besides, what Eric Berne says is that we perhaps subconsciously, but we enter relationships where we know the other will prevent us from doing something or one thing or another, and ultimately we don't want to do that, and we want somebody to stop us and have also the benefit to blame him. To end with a joke, we know also how to change the paradigm. We have a wonderful definition in DBC Pierre, and Vernon Godlittle is the name of this winner of the Man Booker Prize. Wonderful book with fabulous humor. This is the example and the proof. But they talk, Vernon Godlittle talks with someone, I forgot who it is, the interlocutor, but he says, let me explain to you, Vernon Godlittle, paradigm shift. You enter a room and the guy has a finger up your granny's ass. What do you say? Oh, disgusting, you're a son of a bitch, you're a terrible... But then you learn that he is nauseating, but he makes a sacrifice because he knows this is a deadly bug and he has to help your granny survive. What do you say then when you learn this? Oh, it's a hero. Yeah. Well, you see, this is a paradigm shift, that says the guy.